Experts warn Prince Harry is in for a rough time trying to reinvigorate the Sussex brand without an invite to Prince Charles' coronation. Royal author and professor of marketing, Pauline McLaren issued this claim. She began, "I'm sure that Harry will certainly attend his father's coronation, although it is still some way off, of course. It remains to be seen how the couple's relationship with Charles will evolve over the intervening years, but their attendance would definitely reinvigorate their brand's royal aspects, which are becoming rather jaded currently." For those unversed, Duchess Camilla will also be crowned right alongside her husband, and will receive the title of Queen Consort Camilla. Besides, it is feared Harry's tell-all biography, due for release later this year, could take a swipe at the future Queen Consort. The Duke of Sussex, who has vowed to give a wholly truthful and honest account of his life in the bombshell biography, has not yet publicly addressed the Queen's decision to hand over the reins to Camilla when the time comes. Sources have previously suggested the Duke's silence speaks volumes about his relationship with Prince Charles' second wife. And royal biographer Angela Levin believes any bad-mouthing of Camilla could appear as a spiteful attack. Angela, who spent a year with Prince Harry for an authorized biography, told Talk Radio, "Harry's memoir is coming out at the end of the year. Anyone is saying it's going to attack Camilla and make her responsible for his mental health and how she stole his father from his mother." Asked about Harry's relationship with the Duchess of Cornwall, she continued, "When I met him he was very nice about her, said she was a wonderful woman and said he liked her very much. Camilla was also very helpful to Meghan when she first joined, took her out for lunch and tried to teach her some of the things she needed to know, the restrictions and the disadvantages as well as the positives." The royal expert went on to claim the book could be a form of revenge and be spiteful towards the royal family. She added, "Prince Charles is very malleable because he loves Harry very much, so he might be more inclined to let him have his way, but I think if he reads what he says about Camilla then he won't do that." Last month The Sun revealed Charles has told aides he worries his younger son's book will be an excoriating takedown of the Duchess of Cornwall, particularly in the early years of the couple's romance. A source said, "There are concerns about Harry's recollections of Camilla's entry into the royal family, and how her long-running romance with Charles damaged him from a young age. Harry is fiercely loyal and protective of his late mother and her legacy, and didn't approve of Camilla sweeping in as the great love of his father's life. Understandably he found those early years incredibly difficult, and he might publicly blame Camilla for much of what he believes went wrong in his childhood, and the trauma the whole situation caused." The source added Charles is deeply protective of Camilla and the last thing he needs is an excoriating takedown of Camilla at a time when people have finally taken her to their hearts. Announcing his upcoming memoir with Penguin Random House last year, Harry said, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful."